Alright guys, welcome to episode number 48 of OG Toys on OG. Today we got a special review. We just got back from seeing The Amazing Spider-Man in 3D IMAX. Now today is July the 2nd, 2012. Now the movie does come out July the 3rd. Here in Canada, we got it a day early. This is a shocking surprise. We just bought tickets online a couple days ago, and we got the film. We got it a day early. And I'll give you my general impressions of the film itself. Now, I'm going to try and do it without any spoilers. I don't want to give you spoilers that are going to ruin your experience. So I'm going to save another video for the spoilers, and there are some pretty significant ones. But this video, I just want to give you my general impression of what a long-time Spider-Man fan thought of this movie and how it compares to the original. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of comparisons to the Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. So, to start off, I want to show you the tickets. Just to let you know that, yep, we definitely saw the movie. And there you go, you can see there, July the 2nd, 2012, Spider-Man 3D IMAX. So, general impressions of the movie. It definitely starts off with kind of a somber tone. You know, you see Peter Parker as a small child. He's playing hide-and-seek with his dad, Richard Parker. And they're exploring some elements that really haven't been brought to the Spider-Man mythos in a long time. We saw it back in the comic books years ago, explaining, you know, what happened to his parents. And I think that's a question that's been lingering in a lot of fans' minds. What happened? All of a sudden you see him with Uncle Ben and Aunt May, but what about his early childhood days with his parents? So it touches on that a little bit, and you see he's playing hide-and-seek with his dad. And unfortunately, as he's looking for his dad, he comes into his office, and he sees the office has been ransacked. And his dad is a scientist working on some experiments that somebody wants really bad. And right then he notices that his kid is not going to be safe here. He brings him over to Aunt May and Uncle Ben's place, and that's the last you're going to see of his parents, and that's the last time Peter sees his parents as well. And the movie starts off from there. Now, it is a different tone, for sure. The original Spider-Man movie, Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi, that one was true to the comic book in almost every essence. It was, you know, a direct adaptation. This one, it takes some liberties and updates it, and it is a reboot, so it is a fresh start, and I think it's more contemporary to what's going on these days. Tobey Maguire played Peter Parker, very much a geek, a nerd, and he did that perfectly. Now, Andrew Garfield, he plays a different kind of Peter Parker. He's into science, he's a passionate guy about science and learning, but he likes to skateboard. Kind of a loner, but he's kind of cool. He's into art, photography. And in his bedroom, he's got some really different indie kind of cult movies. So it's a different kind of Peter. And it's, I think, a bit more relatable to nowadays younger generation as well. So the movie does have a pretty brisk pace. You know, he gets his powers, he goes from there. And it does introduce a completely new version of the Lizard. And a lot of people did not like that version. Once you see it on screen, I think a lot of people are going to change their minds. It did look very cool. There's a couple things that maybe they could have improved on, maybe the snout to make it more reptilian looking, but he is an impressive, imposing foe for Spider-Man his first time out. And he put Spider-Man Peter Parker through some pretty tough fights, and he came out worse for wear on a lot of those fights. But the movie, I don't think it's going to disappoint a lot of long-term fans. My girlfriend, who's been collecting Spider-Man for years and loves Spider-Man, wanted to see it again immediately. Unfortunately, most of the shows are already sold out, and we're going to definitely check it out again because it's a movie that you want to see a couple times to really get a feel for and appreciate this different version of Spider-Man. You know, I've seen some reviews online. A lot of people didn't like it. And movies, art, comic books even, you know, they're subjective to opinion. You know, I review stuff that's tangible, that you can see. And basically, you like it, you don't like it, you feel it, you have it in your hands. This is a movie that resonates with a lot of people that collect comics. They love Spider-Man. So I'm going to give you my opinion on it, because I do feel strongly about it, and I think it's a really good start to a franchise that's going to hopefully recapture that essence of Spider-Man that he had in the early 2000s. So definitely a thumbs up. I'm going to do the review, like I said, with no spoilers. So I do have another review that's going to be posted shortly with full spoilers. So be warned. There are some pretty big stuff that happens in the movie. Some Easter eggs at the end that lead into some, possible villains for the next movie. So stay tuned for that. Go see Spider-Man July the 3rd. You're going to have a great time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Rate, comment, subscribe, and watch the spoiler video that's coming up next. Take care, guys.